going to be making a Breyer English bridle. What you're going to need is like some of this lace. This is Latigo lace. It's a little thick, but it's not too thick. A hot glue gun. Low temp works better because you can't burn yourself as easily. You need wire cutters, needle nose pliers, depending on how thick your leather is, maybe possibly an X-Acto knife, probably not. Dang. Sorry, I dropped my wire. Jewelry wire, unless you have pre-made rings. It's easier to have a Breyer bridle, so you know like what's supposed to be going on, you know what pieces you need. And most important part, we can't forget our model. This is obviously extremely. We're going to be making a bridle for this horse to match his lovely dressage saddle. And I'll be making a tutorial on how to make this saddle here. But this was kind of a test. I'd never made leather saddle, so I just made it without videoing it or whatever. So I've already made the noseband because I decided a little late that this would be a tutorial. But it's really easy. You're going to, out of your jewelry wire, we're going to make these. Can you see? They're very, very simple. You just take your wire, and if you hear like the TV, that's my sister. She's watching television. Ignore her. I will try to talk louder than her. You're just going to take a piece of wire, just this thing here, then you're going to put it in the needle nose, just kind of like this, there. And then you're going to wrap it around, like, you know, kind of like that, and take the pliers out, and it looks like that. And then you kind of want to see how this is smaller, just a little bit. You want to like do this and like pinch it so it's longer. The size of it all depends on how big your leather is. This is Latigo lace. It's a bit thick. Just a tad thick for a horse bridle. But any thicker would be bad, but it's okay. In the future I might get thinner stuff. But you're going to need 3 of these little things. For the noseband part, I'm going to take one end and wrap it around that middle cross section and hot glue it like that. Then this can wrap around and run through. I think I need to add some extra hot glue to this. It's starting to slip from the crossbar. So let me do that, and then I'll be... Alright. What's coming next is we're going to be doing this section right here. It goes on the side. And it is attached to your noseband. Tie this. I added some more hot glue to this, so it should not slip anymore. Dang it. Whatever. Since this was too thick, I took the X-Acto knife and just went like this, and that kind of shaves stuff off. Now, depending on how sharp, you know, how sharp things your parents allow you to handle, depending on how old you are, you might want to get a parent to do that if your stuff is too thick. Okay, this is really bugging me that it's not going through now. Stupid thing. Oh, I got it. But see, now that it's thinner, it won't be as bulky when you wrap it around. What we're going to do is pretend this is on your horse. And this is wrapped around like this. And you're going to put a ring for your bit. right here. And it's just a ring, obviously, since Breyer horses cannot really hold bits in their mouths. So just trim some. It needs to be big enough for this and the reins to go through. So this time, don't put it all the way through. Don't stick it all the way through. Just barely grab it and wrap it. Whoops, I didn't grab it enough. So just take it and wrap it. Oh boy, that didn't quite turn out too good. And then just to keep adjusting it with your pliers until it's adequately sized for your horse. And you will need to be making 2 of these, as the bit has 2 sides. Now, if you've made a bridle before, or you're just very adventurous, you can make different kind of bit. Like this is a Western bridle, and it's got this kind of different shaped little thing. But this is English, and it's going to resemble a snaffle bit, so it's just a round circle. But let's see. It looks kind of good. I'm going to adjust it a bit, but you're going to need to make 2 of those. I'll make my second one and not bore you with watching me make 2 rings. So stop the video and be back with you as soon as I'm done with it.